Do not look far, where you are is the most ideal land. The thing you need to do is to focus on the present. Hard work with the assigned role is enough to be happy. Happiness comes from within each person. Why is our life incomplete? In the world of meditation, people do not like perfect things. Because perfection also means ending. And there, I no longer find real beauty. Conversely, things that are not comprehensive mean that it is not finished, and still continues. It is those unfinished things that contain the real beauty we want to find. The process of meditation also has no end. In that way, there is no end to this practice. Even if the life of a meditator has ended, the process of cultivation itself has not stopped. They just moved to another world and continued to practice. And the human life is the same. If you ask if anyone is perfect, is there anyone who is comprehensive, the answer is probably no. People always seek perfection. At work, the effort to achieve perfection is probably natural. Entrepreneurs must have a comprehensive calculation so that the employees in the company can be assured to work. However, there are still things that are never perfect. For example, perfect people, perfect families. The more you pursue perfection never exist, the more you will only see defects. If my husband has a higher income, then my husband and I are more satisfied. If only his son did not fail in the last exam, everything would be perfect. Such aspirations are mostly in full families, full life. However, the more things you pay attention to, the more unfinished the results will be. Human life is because not yet fully integrated, so our steps are valuable. We can make efforts to move forward to get closer to our goals. But we have only come closer, and then we continue on our own path. The dates of the journey are human life, the joy of living for each of us. People often liken one's life to a marathon. And indeed, that's a marathon without a destination. There are no frames for human life. It is the process of continuing the unfinished days. Stop looking for places not here. This is not a place for me, certainly there is another place to help me shine more. More and more people in society today are embracing such dissatisfaction. For example, at work, there are many people who complain that, this job is different from what I want to do. If I get into the department as desired, I will definitely be able to develop my best. Or there are people who choose to leave their jobs after giving birth. But they often complain that, if my husband is willing to share his time with his children, I will be able to continue my work. All day I only take care of my chores, my life is becoming more and more bland. Everyone probably drew a fairyland of their own. If we can really get there, we will have a much happier life. And every time I think about the dream world, suddenly we overlook the current valuable time. There is a meditative phrase, the origin of the land of painting, human life where there is no green mountain. Green mountain in this sentence is the grave where he rests. The whole sentence means that, for a person, what makes him happy, the happiest is the ideal land that he draws himself. People from ancient times still go looking for a piece of green mountain for themselves. So, where does that green mountain end up? The above sentence is the answer to that question. Our ideal land is actually where we live. The land where you live is our green mountain, and when you move to a new land, the new land becomes our green mountain again. It is important that we can live our lives on that land or not, whether we fulfill the role we are assigned or not. Maybe you will live forever in one place, maybe you will move elsewhere. But don't mind it. Your story is just focused on living for the present. Somewhere not here is actually within yourself. The ideal land is probably where you live. Asterisk extracted from the book Simple Living for Myself, author Shunmyo Masuno.